Now that Black Ops 6 has been out for almost a month, and I got Diamond ARs and SMGs unlocked, and the double XP weekends is over, and we're done with Season 1 kicking off, I can finally take the time to sit down and give y'all the Black Ops 6 review that you've been waiting for. A lot of people want to know, real quick, hey MURDASHOW, you like Black Ops 6 or not? Hey, should I get the game or not? Well, if you're looking for a real quick microwave answer, like, this ain't the video for you. I got 23 minutes worth of gameplay, and it's a complicated situation. We got a lot to talk about. It's really not that simple. Like, I had to redefine what I consider to be a good map once I realized that I was having fun on maps that I didn't consider to be a good map, but I couldn't deny I was having fun. You know, like, sometimes you just gotta open your eyes and realize what you see. You know, like, if you haven't seen me playing on live already and your mouth wasn't watering to get out here and dip and dive and hit folk with some of these omni movement slides and shit and get you some of these incredible action hero kills, I don't know what's wrong with you. Should you get the game? Honestly, let's take it slow. That's something that, honestly, you gotta answer for yourself. See, the main problem with Black Ops 6, not just Black Ops 6 particularly, but Call of Duty in general for the last 5 years, is that it's a good game, but it got a bad algorithm on it. Of course, no COD is perfect. They have all had flaws and faults, and this one is no different. But the biggest problem at the end of the day is the algorithm. We have talked about it forever. I feel like you should know everything about the algorithm. If not, stick around. I'll get into that later on. But for right now, like I say, Black Ops 6 is the most exciting, fun, fast-paced Call of Duty I have ever played. That is not a paid statement.
Really, nigga?
I have been feeling like this ever since the game dropped. I have been playing non-stop. I used to stream like 6-7 hours, you know what I'm saying, on the typical stream, maybe 8 hours if I'm stretching it. Now, I'm streaming 8 hours minimum. I'm doing 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, even did a 16-hour stream one day. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to. I couldn't get off the game. I was having so much fun. Now, that had a lot to do with many different things. It wasn't just the addictive gameplay, which it is. We're gonna talk about that more. But it's the addictive gameplay married with the grind of leveling up, being able to prestige again like back in the day. Shit really means something. We're not getting held back this time. If you want to no-life the game and max prestige it and hit level 1000 by Christmas, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been doing. I grind 2 accounts. Every day I play, I'm playing on the other account. I'm going back and forth every other day. The grind has got me by the ball sack grip tight. I can't lie to you. I hear people out here complaining about the maps are too small. I don't understand that. Probably because they playing TDM, domination, hardpoint. I don't know. Payback. That's this map right here. One of my favorite maps in the game, probably the best map in the game, if you ask me. But then again, that's on free-for-all, right? If you're playing team-based games, you might be having a different experience. I don't like team-based games out here. Yeah, you spawn in, you get a kill, you die. Sometimes you spawn in and die, then spawn in, get a couple of kills and die. You know the routine. I don't like that type of gameplay. That's why I play free-for-all. The spawns are horrendous in the game, and they've been like that, but I feel like the spawns are like that on purpose. The spawns is just another arm of the algorithm to control the game. If you're getting out of hand, acting bad too much, they'll fuck around and spawn enemies behind you. They'll spawn somebody around the corner on a revenge spawn. You ain't even got time to heal up and reload before they back on you. You know, type of shit. If you're getting pummeled, they'll spawn you on the side of the map all by yourself and spawn everybody else on the other side to give you a chance to breathe, right? They are trying to, with the spawn system, give us an unpredictable spawn system so that everybody can have an even chance, if that makes sense. So forget about what you learned about a predictable spawn system. That don't exist anymore for a reason. It's because even Steven is the season. Now, I know that shit is hilarious, but no, that's the truth. So as soon as you realize that the spawns are done bad on purpose, that they're not going to be spawning where you expect them to be, they're going to be spawning directly where you don't expect them to be, then it becomes easier to predict, right? Expect it to fuck you over, right? Then you won't be surprised. Or just come to free-for-all. The spawns is a hell of a lot easier to deal with. And let's get back to these maps. I swear to God, I don't recognize the COD community. I thought we all like small maps and Call of Duty. We have been playing Shipment and Nuketown for over a decade, going on 2 decades. Every time they put a small map playlist in the game, people play the living shit out of it. I don't understand how in Black Ops 6 now everybody crying about the maps are too small, like we like big maps or something. I don't understand. Now, on one hand, I do understand, because like we just got done talking about, the spawn system is chaotic. The maps do have a lot of flanks, lines of sight, unpredictable shit, kind of chaotic. And a lot of people don't like it. Honestly, I think that's the best thing for the franchise. We're going to get into that later. But I feel like they gave us what I've been asking for a long time, and that's give us the Shipment experience, but on a new map. Stop giving me Shipment over and over again. Stop giving me Nuketown over and over again. And give me some new maps that give me that same old feel like Call of Duty back in the day. And guess what? That's exactly how I've been feeling out here. Got a lot to do with a lot of things. The gameplay is fun and exciting because the maps are small. Because of the Omni movement. We ain't even touch on that yet. The Omni movement is so damn fun to slide and dive around the maps. You're running fast. I mean, this is what we've been wanting for the last, how long Infinity Ward been holding us back with that slow, sluggish shit? This is a breath of fresh air for me. You know, this reminds me of back in Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare days, right? When the boost movement came. I love that movement. That whole era of Call of Duty. I dominated in them cards whenever they, allowed us to turn up the speed, right? That's what Black Ops 6 is. They done turned up the speed like that, reminiscent of those days, but your boots are still on the ground. What? This is the best movement we have ever had in a Call of Duty. I'm talking about non-stop action, non-stop action, non-stop action. Now, I understand. Sometimes you want to just relax and chill. Oh my God, I'm sick of freaking non-stop action. I feel you. And especially with the algorithm in the game, every match that you play, as long as you're doing good, is going to continuously get sweatier than the last one. And in this game, that means more fast-paced than the last one, until you're literally dizzy trying to get out the spawn, getting killed, killing other people as they slide by you, sliding by other people. Everything's a third party. You tried to kill him, but somebody else killed him. And then you tried to kill him, but then you got killed by somebody else, or somebody else killed him. You look, you got 3 attackers, 4 attackers every time you die. What in the fuck is going on? Your head be spinning, right? It's like you're a little kid on the merry-go-round at the playground. It's fun to going around on a merry-go-round, and it's fun to go faster, right? You know, you always want whoever pushing you to go faster, until that big kid come up and start slinging y'all ass around there at 50 miles an hour. Now you're about to fly off of there behind the G-force, and you're screaming, help, stop, you're going too fast. Remember? You done heard the little kids on the playground. Go and try it next time you see them. See if they don't be crying and screaming for their life. Goddamn, a merry-go-round going 75 miles per hour. Boy, you can't hold on to that shit. That's what it feel like out here. You get thrashed by the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? The sweatier it get, the faster pace it get. I mean, it could be hard. But if you hold your head and persevere a few matches, it seemed like in this Call of Duty, the algorithm not as brutal and punishing as it was before. Now, of course, you're gonna have to deal with it. But before, it seemed like they would drop you off in a hellhole and leave you there indefinitely. Now it seemed like, you know, you might have a couple of bad games and then turn around and you be expecting to still be in hell, but you'll fuck around and have another good game or two or whatever. You know? I guess EOMM is doing a better job of keeping you addicted, right? Because something's working. Something's working. I'd be at the end of the stream and I don't want to get off. Now, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to get off. And, you know, they got double XP turned on top of this shit. I'm grinding 2 accounts. Every time I turn around, I'm about to reach level 55. You know how they go. You can't get off when you're about to reach level 55. Grinding camos and shit. Like, I can't get enough of it. You know, I've been playing and playing and playing, not wanting to do nothing else. I ain't had time to make no commentaries. Fuck making a commentary. Nigga, I'm trying to play the game. That's how much fun I was having. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Like I say, that's not a paid statement. Although I wouldn't be above taking a nice bag.
Come on now.
What? Man. I said a nice bag.
Come on, man.
Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all, but I'm not. But nah, real shit, this is 100% real deal Holyfield, man. I'm addicted to Call of Duty all over again. Now, mind you, I got some good lobbies out here, right? I know how to break the algorithm. I know how to turn it off. But guess what? You play the game long enough and that bitch still creep back up on you. And guess what? I fucking like it. I love riding the fucking roller coaster of the algorithm every night, starting off at the bottom and then grinding all the way to the top. The sweatier it gets, it's like I be enjoying this shit more. It's like, you know, it starts off you practicing in bot lobbies, and the next thing you know, you're in ranked play to get that fucking sweaty. And I fucking love it, right? Now, I don't want to be in ranked play all the time, right? That shit, you get to the point you had enough of that. It's time to rinse it off. Yeah, I ain't got time for that, but I like, you know, juking it a few with them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say that the game, without fucking with the algorithm, just playing it like it is, they enjoying themselves, right? I'm not the only person saying the shit that I'm saying, feeling the way that I feel. A lot of people it's one of two things. Either the algorithm is not as treacherous as it was before, or because of the movement and all of that out here, with this Call of Duty, certain people are just able to survive more. This reminds me a lot of Cold War, not just the gameplay and shit, but the sweat. I remember Cold War getting super sweaty, but I remember still being able to hang with the shit. I just got fucking sick of it. I got sick of shit like sniper-based matchmaking. I got sick of shit like putting me in the game in progress, you know, which is something out here I wish they would do. Honestly, I take that back. Don't put people in the game in progress, but if people back out of a game, you need to replace them with something. How about replacing them with some bots? You know, because nobody wants to get put in the game in progress, and you break up the lobbies after every game, so that's never fair to anybody. Replace players that leave with bots, because that's one of the only problems that I'm having out here. I'm enjoying all of the maps in the game. The small ones, the big ones, the ones I like, the ones I don't like. I'm enjoying them all. As long as folk don't back out of the lobby and don't get replaced, right? And it don't make sense. Why am I enjoying myself on shitty maps? I made a whole commentary about that earlier. Be sure to tap in with that one. But just briefly, the short answer being, the maps are just like BR environments and shit. They should be. They ripped them from the BR map. And that's what's so engaging about them. They play differently every time you play them. They're not predictable like 3-lane maps. You know, it gives you something to think about, you know? And I love that. I love the small pace maps. It's like everything is new. And you got the small maps, it's feeling like Shipment and Nuketown and shit. You got the larger maps, even though, you know, like Lowtown. I hate water in maps. I hate the way Lowtown is made. It makes no sense. But guess what? Every time I play Lowtown, I like the shit. It's something about it. it don't have to make sense on paper. It's something about the game. You know, and that's what make it special. When a map that don't make sense on paper is fun to play, you can't deny that. You know, I can't deny the fact that I be having fun. You know, it's just, sometimes you just gotta rock with shit that you don't understand it, but fuck it, it makes sense. It's all about how you feel. I can't get enough of this shit. And what else I want to talk about this shit? I mean, I could talk about this shit forever. I think I got one more gameplay after this. What's some of the problems with the game? Because, you know, I mean, of course it ain't perfect. I don't want to just sit here and glaze the shit. Yeah, the connections are fucked up. They really need to do something about the servers out here. 20-tick servers is way outdated. Other games running with 60 hertz, 60-tick servers and up, 100 and up. You know what I'm saying? Call of Duty is got to make way too much money to be having these low-budget servers out here. But, I mean, it is what it is, bro. We've been dealing with that shit for a long time. It's to be expected at this point. I'm enjoying myself anyway. If the shit crash, I just boot it back up again. Fuck it, you know? Biggest problem with the game, honestly, like I say, it's the algorithm. Good game, bad algorithm. You know, you put people in a secret rank play and you make ping not king anymore, and it's all about increasing the difficulty of their lobbies every game. Then you start having problems like a bad connection in the lobby. People getting killed by super bullets because of the packets and all of that shit. Packet loss. You know, shit is crazy out here. But overall, for the most part, I can't deny this shit got me feeling like back in the day. Back when I first started my channel playing BO3, Call of Duty was fun to play again. People was enjoying themselves out here. You know what I'm saying? It like, COD is back. Now, I know a lot of people gonna hate. Hate. Go ahead. The comment section is wide open. You're supposed to hate. Everybody got their own experience. And that's the thing with Call of Duty nowadays. No two people's experience on COD is alike. The algorithm has a file on you. They know you better than you know yourself in Call of Duty. Everybody's experience is going to be tailor-made to have them trying their very hardest just to break even or barely win or barely lose. That's what's going to happen when the algorithm's working perfectly. Now, you can overachieve and overcome that, or you can break the algorithm down a little bit and have some real fun out here. It's up to you, but either way it goes. Untouched or finagled, folks are having fun out here. Call of Duty is addictive again, like they say. COD is back, as far as I'm concerned. Now keep in mind, like I say, everybody got their own experience. You got to get on here and try this shit out for yourself and be willing to give it time. That's the biggest thing I see that people don't want to do when they come to a new Call of Duty come out. They expect instant gratification. They expect to be good instantly. They don't give themselves time to get adjusted to the game. Man, every time a new card come out, usually, I ain't gonna lie, it might take me a few weeks to actually get adjusted and adapted to the game and able to do good. It's taken that long before. I ain't gonna lie. This one right here, 12 hours straight on the first live stream. I was like, man, something is wrong. I ain't feeling this. I don't get it. I wasn't feeling it. And then it all clicked. Maybe it was me adjusting the settings. Maybe it was me just putting in the time. I'm sure it was the time because I continued to tinker my settings more and more after that and actually, you know, get them right. But I remember 12 hours in on the first stream and then it clicked. I'm like, oh. And ever since then, I have been practicing and getting better at the Omni movement, and I swear to God, that is one of the funnest things about the game, just slipping and dipping around. Even zombies is fun with this Omni movement. I enjoyed playing zombies the couple of times I played it. And the campaign, even though it's not a traditional action-packed blockbuster style campaign like I'm used to having, that open world shit, it's high. You know, it seemed like they upped the difficulty a little bit. You know, I got frustrated with it. I got off. I didn't finish. But guess what? I want to get back on there and finish it. Across the board, Black Ops 6 is one of the best games that you can buy with a $70 price tag. I mean, name another game that got as much to give for $70. So you're asking me now, should you get this game? Bruh, if you have a console, what else you putting in the motherfucker besides Call of Duty? What other game is more fun to play than COD? When it come to online shooters, COD is king. What you mean you still on the fence? You needed my review. Man, if you don't run and get this damn game, and if you need a tutorial on how to break the algorithm, let me know in the comment section. I feel at this point, everybody should know how to toolbox, VPN, or reverse boost. But if you need a helping hand, then don't be ashamed. You need somebody to walk with you. Let me know in the comment section down below. Because at this point, man, after 5 years of complaining, 5 years of tussling and struggling, and griping and moaning, Activision ain't finna do shit about it. Only thing they gonna do about it is put out another white paper blog full of lies and misconceptions and shit and try to explain it away. So at this point, take the fucking law into your own hands. Take your destiny into your own hands and do what you gotta do to crack open the fun out here. In life, a lot of times, it's about how you look at shit. The glass, it's either half full or half empty. It's the same amount of water in there, but two different people can look at the shit differently. Black Ops 6 not perfect. I could sit here and list off a whole bunch of problems if I wanted to nitpick, but I ain't got time to do that. I'm too busy trying to overcome the bullshit and just move on. That's what it's all about, trying to overcome. Everybody was complaining about the combat scout, the little wall hack shit. I wasn't complaining, I was too busy enjoying the shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel, bruh. You know, if it's something that you can't do nothing about and you gotta deal with it, you better find a way to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that little prayer? Dear God, please give me the strength to know the difference between shit I can change and shit I can't, and give me the strength to deal with it. Or something like that, right? You better say that fucking prayer. But I'm out of time, man. Holla at your boy in the comment section. How the fuck you feel about the game? Is you enjoying this shit? Or you had to put it up like your goddamn summer clothes? It's the Murder Show, baby. Fuck with me. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to pimp slap the piss out the like button for your boy. Leave me a comment. And be sure to hit that motherfucker subscribe button and don't miss none of this Call of Duty real shit. It's the Murder Show. Fuck with me.